Welcome to another edition of Walton Entertainment. Today we'll have more news, information, and entertainment from your local hometown.
Hello Walton County, this is Kevin Littlewood, Chairman's Report on Walton Entertainment. It's Christmas time. I hope everybody's enjoying the colder weather that has finally come in now and getting ready for the Christmas season. Maybe we'll get a few snows here over the next few weeks. It's been a fun 200th year. We're wrapping up the cities and the community, and all the leaders and the citizens of the county have really been involved. I mean, we had the parades to start the year and all the proclamations from the cities. We had the several events throughout the county, the Harris Homestead, the 4th of July event, and your concerts on the square and concerts in So Circle in Loganville that celebrated the 200. So did want to touch base with you as the weather changes as we get into the winter time each year. You know, there's potentials of ice and snow. We will be updating you on Facebook, and we'll be updating you periodically if there's any kind of changes or anything in the roads, because that's a major concern. We want to keep you safe in your travels. So kind of watch what goes on and be mindful as we're getting a good bit of rain events, and sometimes it will freeze at night and there'll be water across the roads or such as that. It could cause hazards. If you do see that, make sure you call 911 and let someone know. That way we can take care of it, because a lot more cars on the road here in Walton County than there's ever been. And so also on another note on that travel, I would like to thank everyone that voted for the Splashed in November. We are going to be getting started early part of next year. First part, we'll be upgrading the 911 system, which is a combination of the cities and the county, which will all be getting new radios and working on the radio system. Followed by that, we'll be working on the road system. We'll be getting some restriping done, some lane changes and some lane advancements to be able to move the cars through the cities and the county a little bit quicker. So got a lot of good things coming on in 2019. So I think we'll be excited to roll it out here in a few weeks, and just be tuning in here, and I'll give you updates and let you know what's coming forward and what's going on. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Merry Christmas from Monroe Country Day School. We are open for enrollment for January 2019. Please give us a call at 770-267-8955.
And here are some of our students wishing you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's all do a little clapping. Let's all do a little clapping. Let's all do a little clapping and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little waving. Let's all do a little waving. Let's all do a little waving and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little praying. Let's all do a little praying. Let's all do a little praying and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little smiling. Let's all do a little smiling. Let's all do a little smiling and spread Christmas cheer. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with the Recreation Report. Fortunately, I wanted to tell you about our state GRPA football tournament that we held this past December 2nd, same day that we all watched as Georgia came oh so close of defeating the Crimson Tide. But on the same day, as y'all know, that it was a monsoon that morning, and we played our Georgia Recreation and Park Association state championships out at Felker Park in the pouring down rain. Our fields were already wet from the previous, but we had teams from Savannah and Cartersville, and our teams here at Central Walton and the teams from West Walton all came in. We had 4 teams in each age group, the 8 and unders, the 10 and unders, and the 12 and unders. Fortunately, our 10 and under team from Central Walton, our 8-year-old team from Central Walton won their first game against Cartersville, but were defeated by Savannah 16-0 in the state championship game. So congratulations to the 10-year-old team from Central Walton. They did play for the state championship, but were defeated. Cartersville won the 12-year-old division against Savannah. They won that game 12-6, and then Savannah also defeated Cartersville in the 8-year-old division by a score of 12-0 as well. So congratulations to all our teams that participated. They did represent Walton County well. Unfortunately, in the monsoons that came, it was a tough place to play that particular day. The fields were they became extremely muddy. They looked great at the beginning of the weekend, but we played games on Saturday and then the championship games on Sunday on the 3rd and at 2:30, and again fell a little short of winning a state championship this year, but we did represent Walton County well. We did a good job. Our staff did a great job of hosting the event, and therefore we were again granted to host that event next year. So next first week in December next year, we'll host that GRPA state championships again here in Walton County. We always like to bring those teams in. It keeps our teams from having to travel out of county, and it brings other folks in, whether it's teams from Savannah coming up and staying in our hotels. I know that group, I believe, was staying over in Bethlehem, and then the group from Cartersville, they stayed over in the Covington area. So it's a great deal for them to come in. They eat in our restaurants after they play their games, so it's a good economic impact, and it keeps our folks at home from having to travel. So great job from our staff, and I'm glad we were able to host that as well. We were also rewarded some 10-year-old softball events here in Walton County, so in the end of June we'll host that as well to bring some economic impact to our community. Our basketball season here locally, our rec basketball season, we're in our 3rd week of playing, so we'll play the rest of this week and next week. We'll be about halfway through our regular season, and then we'll take a break for Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll come back and finish up the regular season, and then have our end of the season basketball tournament. Have close to 1,000 kids that are playing in our regular season basketball, roughly around 650 boys, ages 5 through 18, and then another 350 girls that participate in our program, again from age 5 up into the age of 14. So we have a good regular season basketball going on at our 5 gyms here at Nowell in Monroe. We have 2 gyms there, and then our Felker Gymnasium, and then a couple gyms over at West Walton, and then on a few Saturdays we play down in Social Circle at the elementary school. So we play games Monday, Tuesday, well actually 5 days a week, 6 days a week, including Saturdays. We do take Sundays off. We have a lot of games that are played 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30 each and every night at those gyms. You can imagine with nearly 1,000 kids participating, it takes that amount of gym space to get all the games in. We play all day long on Saturday, so it's usually there's 10 to 11 games per gym on Saturdays. Each game lasts about an hour, so it's a good exercise. It's good programs for our youth here. So look forward to finishing up our basketball season. It's going well. Just as always, this time of year in December, you start thinking about your New Year's resolution, and I have a great deal for you. I know everyone starts shopping on those Black Friday deals. We have a Black Friday deal every weekend here at the Recreation Department. It's probably your best deal. Of course, everyone pays taxes, and therefore we're able to do this at an affordable rate. We have some of the best workout centers there are. We're hoping to continually upgrade those gyms with new equipment. And that should happen somewhere around February or March. We should get some new equipment in, some treadmills and ellipticals, that sort of thing. So we're always looking to make our gyms better. But it is a great deal. $2 per week per family. We prorate that from till July. So we're talking somewhere around $55, $56 for the remainder of this year through June 30th. So it's a great deal. It's a good way to get started. See if this is what you like to work out with. They are climate controlled. They're heated and cooled. We usually keep it somewhere around the low 70s, so it's a great place to come and walk. Our 1/16 mile walking track. Lots of classes that you can join in at a very affordable rate. Usually they're just a couple bucks per class. So it's a great way to, if your New Year's resolution is to get in shape, get healthy, start exercising, and it will improve your quality of life, I assure you. And this is the place to go and get started. Once you get started and you say, hey, I want something more, go to one of these other gyms that are throughout the county that may offer more equipment, that specialize but it's a great place. We have about 2,000 members, but of course it's not that many there every day. We average around 200 per day, starting in the morning at 6 o'clock, going through 8 o'clock at night. So it's busy, but it's not crowded. So it's a good place to come and see other folks, but not feel like you're overcrowded where you can't work out. So it's a great place to come, enjoy what your tax dollars have built, and we appreciate everything that everyone does. If there is a program that you might want us to have, I get a few emails. I know lately I've heard that we would like to see volleyball get started, and we're going to look into seeing if there is enough interest to start volleyball. One of the sports we started last year was youth flag football, and we started that last year, and we ended up with about 6 teams in that age group. So there is a program that you would like to see, whether it's an athletic program or a walking program or just a passive program. Send me an email you can find it on our website at waltoncountyga.gov. We'll take a look at it, and if there's enough folks interested, or you'd like to take the lead on getting folks interested, we'll give it a shot and see if we can get that done. So again, we got a lot of things going on here at the Recreation Department. We're continually to expand. A couple of projects that we do have going on right now as far as hopefully some expansion. We're trying to build an indoor batting cage at the West Walton area. Their Booster Club there is donating about $70,000 for an indoor batting cage. So that's one large project that we'll do in the West Walton area. We're also upgrading one of the baseball fields, the 7, 8-year-old baseball field. We're extending the fence. Kids are getting bigger, equipment's getting better, so we needed to make the field a little bit bigger for those 8-year-old kids. So that will be done by the next year of January, by January, February, somewhere in there when we start our spring season. So we've got some programs going on when it's not pouring down rain outside. We're continually working, trying to improve our parks for the community. As always, I want to remind everyone that sportsmanship starts at home, and we want to keep that going here in Walton County, where we have good programs, good parents, good volunteers, and everyone has a good family, good time. So until next time, thank you very much.
This is Greg Thompson from John's Supermarket, thanking all of our customers for a great 2018. And we're also looking forward to an even better 2019. Coming in October, we should have our expansion ready for our grocery store and a new exciting restaurant. So, from the staff of John's Supermarket, happy holidays and
Merry Christmas from John's Supermarket.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful in the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We have just finished up our America Recycles Day, and we've gotten back all the numbers from it. And we collected a little over 820 gallons of paint for our paint collection on America Recycles Day. So we're pretty excited about that. We've done it a number of years in a row now, and really didn't know how it would go. We thought maybe it was starting to slow down because we had done it so often. But to bring in 820 gallon lets us know that there is still a need for a paint collection event, and probably reassures us that is something we'll do again next year, and hopefully have a couple of things added to go along with the paint collection. But that is something we're going to continue to do for as long as there's a need for it. So I wanted to take the time to thank everybody for coming out. It was good to see everybody. It's really good to hear the appreciation that our citizens have for the event and how excited they were that we were doing it. Here at the Recycling Center, there's a couple of changes that wanted to make sure we got out. We have had to discontinue our household battery recycling. It had just gotten to be, transporting those household batteries has gotten to be pretty dangerous. They're a fire hazard. No matter what precautions you take to make sure that the batteries aren't touching when they're being transported, it's just really gotten so dangerous that we've had to discontinue it because it's just entirely way too expensive to try to continue to do, and too tedious to try to get it transported. So we have had to discontinue that. If you have any questions about that, feel free to give us a call here. There are some other options, not many around the county, but there are other ways to get rid of those batteries properly if you would like. Again, our number is 770-267-1421. So give us a call if you're having an issue with your household batteries and need some help with how to dispose of those. The other thing I've already spoken on before, but just kind of a reminder, in our electronics recycling or our computer recycling, we do not accept TVs or the old CRT computer monitors. All of our recycling is free, but when we get those things slipped in, we have to pay for the disposal of those. And that gets to be pretty costly. So we want to make sure those don't get slipped in. So please just try to help us out. And remember that if it's a TV or an old CRT computer monitor, please make sure you weigh in across the scale and just throw it away, just dispose of it. It is not recyclable here. Outside of that, things are going good. We're trying to get through the winter and start looking forward to some of our spring events. We'll get into the Great American Cleanup, and we'll keep you posted on that as we go forward. We'll have Arbor Day and Earth Day coming up. We'll probably have some events around all of that. But in the meantime, like I always do, there's never a better time than now to get started recycling. Give us a call, come out. We can certainly help you begin to get started recycling if you're not already doing it. If you are an avid recycler, give us a call and check in, and maybe we can tell you about some things that are being recycled now that you didn't know about, and it's maybe it can be some things that we add on to your recycling list, so you're recycling more than you are now. So come on out, see what we have to offer here, ask us any questions. We'd be happy to help you. We hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season and look forward to seeing y'all in the upcoming year. Thank you.
Here at TaylorMade Smiles, we hope you have a bright and cheerful holiday season. Remember to smile big in those family photos.
From our family to yours, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. I'm hoping you'll consider us to be your new favorite shopping destination for Christmas. We've got over 50, maybe close to 60 of our artists are here in our gallery of gifts, and we've got jewelry, of course, original art, prints, cards, ornaments, home decor, tons and tons of jewelry. I tell people all the time, if you're looking for jewelry and you can't find it here, you're just not trying hard enough, because we've got beautiful items here, and we've got things that start at just a couple of dollars, and then go up to around $100 at the very, very most. And most of the items here are about $18 and less. So come by and check us out. We're open Thursdays in December until 8, and we're open 7 days a week in December. We're even open on Sundays from 1 to 5, and then our regular hours for the rest of the week, except for Thursdays, we are open until 8. Our next big event is our Winter Members Show. And if you're not a member, that's not a problem. You just need to become a member, and then you can enter up to 3 items in our member show. This is a judge show, and there are cash prizes awarded, and we welcome our community to join in to this local celebration of art. We have photography, fiber, 2D, which is painting basically, or mixed media on canvas, 3D or sculpture, functional pottery, and we have a youth category. So come by and learn about that, become a member, and if you're currently a member, we really hope that you will join us in our Winter Members Show. After that, we have our school shows coming up. That's always a really fun time. So that's a little peek ahead at what we have coming up in 2019. We still have our weekly classes going on for adults and for kids. Our kids' pottery is going on. We've got little once and done painting workshops and clay workshops, tea towel printing, all kinds of fun offerings that would really make great presents too, for you to give away something handmade by you to somebody that you love. Visit us on the web, MonroeWaltonArts.org. You can come visit us or call us at 770-207-8937 to get information about the gallery of gifts, about our classes and what's coming up for 2019. We hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in today. In a little bit, we're going to show you all the dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at Animal Control. It's finally hit us. It's cold, cold, cold outside. And so remember your pets that are outside. You know, the local ordinance does require that if your animal's outside, it does have to have a shelter with bedding. You know, we prefer that you bring them on in the house. You know, if it's cold enough outside that you don't want to be out there, your dog doesn't need to be laying out there either. So go ahead and bring them in the house, but if not, you've got to have a proper shelter. That doesn't say that you can have an airline crate or a box or a lean-to. You've got to actually have a proper shelter for your animal if it's outside. In addition to that, we occasionally here in Georgia do get those inclement weather advisories. If there's going to be winter weather, snow, sleet, freezing rain, you are required by local law to bring your animal inside. If you tie your animal out during a declared weather advisory, you can receive citations. Our officers might not be out there, but if a neighbor takes a photo and sends it into our office, unfortunately you might get a visit and get a ticket. So be sure to bring those animals in, definitely during those winter weather advisories. So the other thing right around the corner is Christmas. Maybe you're looking to add a new cat or dog, puppy or kitten to your home. Come on down to the animal shelter. We've got a lot of animals here. You can window shop online at waltonpets.net. You know, sometimes the timing isn't right to bring home a new puppy or kitten right at the holidays. It might be a little too hectic. So what you can do is print out a little photograph of a general dog or cat, put it in a stocking and say, when the holiday hubbub is over, I'm going to take you down to the animal shelter and adopt you a dog or a cat. That way everyone can be involved in the decision. The entire family can pick the animal that's right for them, and you give an animal a new home after the holidays. So we're going to show you some of the dogs and cats that are here now, or you can look online at waltonpets.net.
This is Dixie. She is a 1-year-old sit mix, and she is an only surrender, so she is ready today, and she has been spayed, and she's up to date on all of her shots.
This is a female. She's like a rat terrier mix. She's probably about 3 years old. She's not spayed, but she needs a fast home.
We have a little male Chihuahua mix. He's about 2 years old. Very sweet, very friendly. You're looking for a little dog, he's be a good one. Really sweet, really got a lot of energy. His name is Bo. If you need somebody with some energy, he's your dog.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hello everyone, my name is Joel Burnsted and I'm the County Extension Agent for Walton County and the University of Georgia. We want to wish everyone early Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. and we wanted to give you an extension office update. We do have our Master Gardener classes coming up starting January 15th. We have about 20 people signed up for our classes right now. We still have room for more. If you're interested, just please stop by the office to inquire information about our classes. Also, now is a good time to still think about next year's garden. I know it's cold outside. We're thinking about the holidays coming up with Christmas and New Year's, but now's the time to be planning for your summer garden. So that would mean soil testing would be the time to do that. We do accept soil tests here at the office, $7 a piece, and that will give you a soil analysis of what to apply, soil amendments to apply to your garden to help it to be successful for next year. Along with that, we also test water. A lot of people do not know that we have water testing, extensive water testing here in our office, which is done at the lab at the University of Georgia in Athens. If you're buying a new home, or if you're living on a property with a well and you're drinking the water, the EPA does require you, they suggest that you get an annual water test to make sure that everything's up to date and there are no issues. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to check more out, stop by the office or give us a call at 770-267-1324, and we'll be happy to provide you with any information. That's all I have. Thank you.
Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in again today. My name is Dr. Miller. I'm at Monroe Veterinary Clinic. Our clinic is located at 823 East Spring Street in Monroe. Our phone number is also 770-267-3690. If you have any questions about this segment that I'm doing, or if you ever are looking for a veterinarian, we're here just outside of town. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the dangers of feeding your pets people food at the holiday season. The holidays are a time where we all love to spoil our pets a little bit extra, and sometimes it's pretty tempting, especially when family members are in town, to give our pets a little bit of table food, some turkey, some ham, or even some, dessert foods, things like that. One thing that I wanted to caution everybody about is that your dog and cat's GI tract, their stomach, is actually very used to receiving only their food. So feeding your pet something off the table is going to be very different for them. They may really like it as a treat, but it'd be the equivalent of you and I eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day all year long, and then all of a sudden going and having Mexican food, or eating something that is very different than your peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you eat every day. When you eat something that's very different, it oftentimes can upset your stomach. One thing we usually see after the holidays is that pets actually break with something called pancreatitis. Pancreatitis occurs in both dogs and cats, and it can occur in dogs and cats of any age. Some of the big symptoms of pancreatitis are vomiting, diarrhea, and really severe abdominal pain. So not only is it something that can be life-threatening for your pets, it's pretty difficult to manage. It's also very painful for them. So that one little bite of turkey or that one little bite of cake can actually cause them a lot of days of pain. When they do come to us and they have pancreatitis, the biggest thing that we're managing are the symptoms. So helping them get over the vomiting and diarrhea, the associated dehydration, and then also managing that pain. For some pets, it can be really difficult to get this under control. And unfortunately, we do see cases where we're not able to get those symptoms under control, and we do lose some of them. So this can be something very serious, but it's something that's very avoidable. So this holiday season, do something nice for your pets and don't feed them off the table. You can get them some special dog or cat treats or a new toy instead that they can play with while you're supervising them, and they'll appreciate that just as much. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 770-267-3690. Have a good day.
cake down. You ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. We've got some ladies that are going to help us serve this cake, and it is ready to serve.
I'm here with the Ellerby boys, and they're actually being summoned to ride on the horse at the moment. But we're in front of our float that came in second in the parade, and the first thing that I did immediately following the parade was veto the award that was given to somebody else other than us. No, our guys. This was an excellent team building opportunity for our team. I had a great time doing it, and this is something that we're really, really proud of. The detail here is outstanding.
Oh, it is. And tell us a little bit about Childress Park. It looks so beautiful at night.
Childress Park, we're very lucky that we got the lights that had been at Corn Dogs were donated to the city, and our team, Chris Croy, Jeremiah Still, the whole Public Works team, brought power down to each of those stations in less than a week. They called the manufacturer to make sure they were putting up all of the ornaments and the displays correctly. We had our first parade through the park that had 300 people with bicycles and golf carts and strollers, a bunch of kids out there, folks with hot chocolate for various organizations that were raising money. That's going to become an annual event. Our team, when they were putting this together, they also put together a large fire pit that has been showing up on the courthouse grounds on Thursday night. So our candlelight shopping has just been a lot of fun this year. As a matter of fact, I put a post on Facebook yesterday that said, if you hadn't seen your friends in a while, they were here Thursday night. You know, if you weren't, that's a big mistake, because a lot of fun. I had dinner at Ear Pie. The Monroe Mercantile had an award ceremony for a short story contest that they had done, and it was packed. We had an artisans gallery that was at the Wayfarer. So Thursday nights have become a real big night in Monroe anyway, so with candlelight shopping and Christmas just, 8 or 9 days away, we're hitting on all cylinders. We're looking forward to a strong 2019, and as the economy keeps hitting, our residents they're just second to none. There's a real sweet spirit that we have now, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
but can everybody hear me? Yeah. Hi, I'm Miss Ferris. I just wanted to make a quick correction to the program. Under the saxophones should be Mason Thompson, and under the clarinet should be Mason Rogers. So we got those names flipped, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew. that the Masons raise your hand. All right, yeah, thank you. You can put your hands down. So welcome to the concert. Hopefully you recognized what we call burnt booty biscuits, otherwise known as hot cross buns. We've got a lot of Christmas spirit today, so I want to give the students a chance to hold up their decorated instruments. If you've decorated your instrument, go ahead and hold it up for the crowd. Yeah, all right. So they're doing a fantastic job as fifth graders, first time playing a concert. I know they're all really nervous, but also super excited. So we're gonna play a couple more songs for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Okay, this next piece features each section of the band. So you'll hear the percussion play by themselves, percussion, raise your hands. And then you'll hear the woodwind family, woodwinds, and then the brass. Lots of brass players, yes. So please enjoy what we called, I don't remember it, a fun Christmas name.
Percussion over here.
right, this next piece we're gonna play is actually going to be Jingle Bells. It's put last in the program, but we're gonna play it before because I asked the students, I was like, hey, work on this at home. We're not gonna really work on it in class, and you can come pass it off to me. If you've passed it off, you can play it at the concert. You'll stand up and you'll play it in front of everybody. And we had a ton of kids come in and practice it after school this year, and lots of them passed it off, so they're super excited to play Jingle Bells for you. Keep having your kids come to the band room and practice after school. It definitely helps. Just like they need to do their math homework, or they need to practice reading, they need to practice their instrument if they'd like to be good at it. So I want to thank you for encouraging your kids to enjoy music, and I hope you like Jingle Bells.
Special awards that we're going to present to some of our children in Walton County. Earlier this year, we had a contest of Why I Love Walton County, and we had 3 categories of winners of our school children, K through 2, 3 through 5, middle school, and high school. They were challenged to do either artwork or write an essay. And starting with our K2 winners tonight is Jaden Smith with Social Circle Primary School. Jaden, where are you? You here? All right, Jaden, if you'll step forward and show everybody your piece of artwork that you made. And with us tonight is the president of our local Chamber of Commerce, through which the Walton Proud program is organized. And Terry Smiley is our president, handing out our awards this evening. Thank you. Also, we have our second winner with the K through 2, Kinsey Miller. Kinsey, if you'll step forward. Thank you, Kinsey. And we'll move on to our winners 3 through 5 with Loganville Elementary School, Callie Collins. Also with our 3 through 5 is Abby Jones with Monroe Country Day School. Moving into our middle school category is Alyssa Jones with Social Circle Middle School. We have some talented artistic people at Social Circle, because also our middle school winner was Jordan Lee with Social Circle Middle School. Moving into our high school winners with Loganville Christian Academy, Kennedy Morton. Did I say that right? Kennedy Morton? Kennedy Morton? Kennedy Morton. And our last high school award winner for the evening with Walnut Grove High School is Jana Lewis.
It's not me.
Let's give all of them a round of applause.
If you haven't been to the old courthouse downtown Monroe, this is fabulous. The way they have decorated it for Christmas. If you get a chance, come by and look. It is just, they really get you in a festive mood just coming and touring the courthouse. We're going to show you some pictures now. We're going to come through the courthouse and kind of let you see what it looks like.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells our bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right, the first three songs we played were out of the students' their classroom book that we use, and the last two we played, which is the Christmas processional, is when we actually start moving into our sheet music, and that's when the arrangements get a little bit longer and also get a lot harder. And so that was the first one for this year, is the Christmas processional. The second one we're playing this year is called The First Gift of Christmas. And something super exciting that we had this year, I found out a while back that we had a teacher at school who plays the saxophone and just happens to be one of the 6th grade teachers. So we asked Mr. Jones if he would join us on the saxophone. He's going to rock out with us tonight on the first gift of Christmas. It's been a super great pleasure working with these students. They're just awesome kids. They're working really hard and really doing super well. I was actually very impressed with their performance in the Christmas parade. We have lots of times when the students go out there and do that. It's always difficult because they've never moved and played at the same time. Together, that is. And so they really did super well. I was very proud of them. So it's exciting to see what they've already accomplished. Can't wait to see what they do the rest of the year. Here we go with the first gift of Christmas.